Time for me to do my hair, y'all. Good morning, my beloveds. I'm trying to fix this camera a little bit. Good morning, my beloveds. Whew, Lord have mercy. Been a long, hard night, y'all. But by the grace of God, we made it through. I'm going to be moisturizing my hair. Y'all. Mm. God is so good. You know I say that all the time. Now you know this fixing to be a story time. Late here last night, the thundering and the lightning, let me say it right. Whew, it was scary, y'all. Now anybody that knows me, and I know y'all don't know me, knows that I am scared of thunder and lightning. I just did a live a minute ago and talked about when I was a young girl and this guy got struck by lightning out there in the football field. And when I saw that happen, that scared me to death. Y'all, the lightning went in part of his body in the front, and then it was just like a burn and came out through his back and his kidneys. And y'all, another thing that happened, my daughter was working at a physical therapy place, and they had an indoor aquatic pool because she was a physical therapist. And she would go in there and put the people in the aquatic pool for their therapy. And then one day, y'all, well, no, I got a call from the doctor's office saying she's been transported to the hospital. I was like, for what? And they were like, well, she got electrocuted. Y'all, my poor child, that aquatic pool had, you know how you in the pool and then you have water around it? And so she had like a radio in there playing for the patients. And she had on rubber tennis shoes, but still, She some of that water got on her, and when she got electrocuted, y'all, she couldn't even tell nobody. She said it was like she knew something had happened. She said she felt like a shock, and then after that, the people at the clinic was you know rushing her to the emergency room and calling me. But y'all, my child had burns on her, being electrocuted. Hello, Emily. How are you today? God bless you. Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed day. But y'all, anybody that knows me, and even if you don't, I'm gonna catch you up now. Y'all, this is so soothing. I don't know what it is. Now, if you watch my channel, I wear wigs. I love my wigs. You sick? Well, I was sick last night. What are you sick from, Emily? What's wrong with you today? I'm gonna run in the kitchen and grab me some water. Emily, put that down there in the comments why you're sick today, my beloved. I'm gonna go get me some water. Ooh, this feels so good. Thank the Lord God. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for a comb to comb my hair. Good God. Ooh, y'all, it feels so relaxing. If you watch my channel, you ate too much food. Oh my God. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about that. Give me 1 minute. Okay, give me 1 minute. Y'all, if you don't watch my channel, you probably don't. If y'all go in there and see I wear them wigs every day, y'all love my wigs. I can go from long and blonde to short and black and whatever. So I have to stay home. Okay, you gotta stay home from school. Okay, probably so. All right. Well, Emily, I'll tell you what. Emily, I want you to stay right here. I have a special word for you. Woo, we just feel so good. Y'all, I'm about to pass out and go to sleep. Y'all, this just feels amazing. Just combing my own hair. Emily, you stay here. I got a word for you specifically today. Okay. Now, as you can see from the title of the video, it says, the first time my aunt found out that I was in a closet. Now, if you've been in here for a minute now, you know where I'm going with this. I'm so scared of thunder and lightning. Yeah, hold on, I gotta sit up. I'm so scared of thunder and lightning, y'all. Ever since back in the day, I saw that young man get struck by lightning, and then when that happened with my daughter, I've always been scared of thunder and lightning. and like lightning would hit like a house or a tree and burn it up. So y'all, I was so scared. I could just sit there and hear thunder and lightning, and I would just be flinching, scared, y'all, all night. And by the way, I'm just using this coconut oil conditioner, old school, good school stuff. But y'all, I was so scared of thunder and lightning, and to this day, if I tell you I laid here, I ain't gonna talk about last night. Let me catch y'all up. Okay, so my aunt, now she is deceased now, and so is my daughter. Y'all, when I was over there helping my aunt before she passed away, um, one night it was raining, and I say, "Ooh, Auntie, I gotta go." She was like, "I need for you to do one more thing." Y'all, why is it always one more thing? And I, helped my aunt the best I could. And like I said, my aunt was like she was like my sister, auntie, friend. A few years older than me. So she was my auntie. So of course I respected her. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. But then she was like my sister because I could tell her anything. And y'all, she showed me how to cook so many, oh my God, foods and stuff. And then she was like my friend. We just talked. Like when I went through a divorce and me and her just simply talked. She let me talk about my ex-husband real bad, y'all. I even called him a dog. Yeah, my ain't even let me call him a dog. Then when I got through, she said, "Well, dogs will be dogs." She said, "But don't compare him to no dog." But I like that about her because, anytime you going through something, you got to vent. And the one thing that woman did, her and my mom is still living. My auntie let me go and call my ex-husband a dog. Because, like, in my family, like, that's a no-no. You don't talk about nobody bad. You don't treat nobody bad. Because, that'll come back on you. That's not what God wants. But my auntie let me talk about my ex like a dog. Y'all, I get pleasure out of saying it right now. She let me talk about him like a dog. But then, you know what? She was right. After a while, she was like, "Well," she said, "you don't do that." She said, "because the one thing about it," she said, "God takes vengeance on all." And I said, "Well, ain't it he cheated on me?" And I said, "Once somebody cheat, you can't never come back here." She said, "Well," she said, "God takes vengeance on all." And y'all, the thing about my aunt, and like I said, my mom too. Now my mom's still living. They always taught us, just as human beings, don't treat people bad, even if they treat you like a dog. But y'all, that one day, my auntie, and I'm going to get on back to the story, let me talk about my ex-husband like a dog. I still get pleasure from that. But y'all, once I healed from that, I was over there helping my aunt because she was on dialysis, y'all. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. So I had helped my aunt, and her husband was getting ready to come in from work. And so she's like, "Well, so and so will be here in a minute. Just go ahead and wrap up. And I need for you to do one more thing." It's always one more thing. I was like, "I ain't." But that was my aunt, and I would want somebody to help me too. So I was like, "Yes, ma'am." So y'all finished up, and I was like, "Golly, I'm going to be driving home in the rain. I don't like driving in the rain. I'm scared of thunder and lightning." Y'all, then my auntie was so cool. She would give me, before you leave, I got you some stuff packed up. I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." Y'all, she had me like a case of potato chips. I'm talking Sam's Clubs. Like, do you want me to open a concession stand? Y'all, it gives me great joy to talk about her. And y'all, my mom the same doggone way. But I'm going to say that for a separate video. Y'all, they're giving people, but I'm going to get to this story where I was in that closet. But y'all, my aunt would be done packed up all kind of food from Sam's and all kind of chips, and she knows I love cashew nuts. Y'all, that woman would be done got up in there. Then get home and you got 2 or 3 pots and pans. Yeah, my aunt would be done gave you the food, but gave you a pot and pan. You know what? God is so good. So that night that she's like, I need you to do one more thing. And y'all went on and did that, and then she was like, take these bags to the car. And y'all, those bags had all those blessings in them. But the one thing that God showed me, y'all, I drove home in the rain that night. And like I said, anybody know me know, ooh, driving in the rain, thunder and lightning. Mm-mm. Oh no. But y'all, what happened was I got home and got inside, and I was like, God, don't let me get struck by lightning. And then I got in there, and by the grace of God, and it's not about the things, but I want to show you something, how people care about you, how God care about you. Y'all, this is the conditioner. I use old school conditioner. But y'all, got home, and I said, ooh, now I got to get all this stuff out the car. So I'm complaining, y'all. Y'all, I got up in there, scared I was going to get struck by lightning getting the stuff out the car. But I was like, I ain't finna leave it in the car. Y'all, got up in here, and then I didn't realize that my aunt had packed up all that extra stuff. Y'all, it was like food and pots and pans. Y'all, I promise you, if I get up right now, y'all, vintage things, y'all. I really want to get up and show y'all some, but I ain't going to do it right now. Now's not the time. Because I don't feel like being emotional. But y'all, when I got home, and while she was distracting me, talking about one more thing to do, y'all, my aunt had packed up food, and y'all, she gave me some vintage things that, it's like they say, people always know when they going to pass away. Y'all, I got home, and I'm fussing about it. I'm going to get struck by lightning out here. I got to get out about. Y'all, she even gave me a TV. I was like, I'm supposed to get struck by lightning. I'm trying to get this stuff out. So y'all, I'm just fussing. Y'all, I was just doing the most. I was like, Lord, don't let me get struck by lightning. That's all I was concerned about. And y'all, got in there, unloaded the stuff by the grace of God. And I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. And then it kind of broke my heart. Because I didn't know that my Amy was up in there. And like I said, she not that older than me. Well, she's deceased now, but when she did that, y'all, and then I felt horrible. So be careful how you treat people and don't discount people. And I felt bad because while she was just keeping me distracted, basically, the woman was up in there giving me some cherished things. And y'all, let me tell you, and I'm going to get on with the story. Ooh, that felt so good. Ooh, it ain't nothing like having your hair just moisturized. But anyways, y'all, I got in here and put things up. And to get to the story, I didn't get struck by lightning outside the car, but I get inside. Now here comes the crazy part. I can't even believe I'm telling this story, but I'm going to go and tell it. It may help somebody. But I get in and, y'all, let me go wash my hands. Y'all got to come with me. You know what? Hold on. Let me go on and put this hair up, and then I'll wash my hands. But I got back, got everything put up. By the grace of God, didn't get struck by lightning outside. Got things put up, and then as I'm putting stuff up, then I see the treasures that my aunt has blessed me with. God, first of all. And then I just said, oh my God, okay. But y'all, now here come the crazy part. Y'all get ready. Get your tea, get your milk, get your coffee. Ooh, that hurt. But y'all, my aunt, she already knew she had packed up that stuff. But I didn't know that. And once I got it inside, didn't get struck by lightning. I got it inside once I saw the things that she had treasured me with. And I called her. I said, Auntie, I said, thank you so much. I said, thank you for the food. Like I said, y'all, she gave us so much food from, I, my God, I'm just floored right now. Of course, it came from the Lord. But, you know, the Lord is the source, and he uses resources. And I thank him for using my aunt. And y'all, all that food was packed up in there. Ooh, my hair done grew some more, y'all. I told y'all I got the fastest growing hair in the world. Me and my sister. But, I saw those vintage pots and pans and some other stuff she gave me. And then I was so embarrassed that I was out there talking about, you know, Lord, let me get home. I'm finna get struck by lightning. Y'all, she said, well, I just wanted to give you some things. Now, here come the funny part. Get ready. So, y'all, it was still thunder and lightning. So I was like, Auntie, thank you so much. I love you. And just thank you for, you know, letting me help you and you blessing me. And just, you know, which she did. God blessed me through her. And I was like, thank you, Auntie. So she said, well, you know what? She said, you know, I just want to make sure that everybody get blessed. And I said, yes, ma'am. Y'all, now, in the meantime, while we on the phone, and my mom used to say, if it's thunder and lightning, do not be on no phone. So here we go again. So I didn't want to get off the phone with my auntie because I was like, well, Lord, something going on and, you know, help us. Y'all, here it come. Y'all, the thunder and lightning went boom. And then I said, Auntie, I got to go. And y'all, she was like, what you mean you got to go? I said, I got to go, Auntie. I said, I'm scared of thunder and lightning. I said, that's why I was trying to leave so quick. I said, because I'm scared of thunder and lightning. And next thing I know, she could hear me moving around. Now, this was right after I had went through a divorce. So she could hear me moving around. So she was like, what you doing over there? Y'all, I had my blanket and my pillows, my water bottles, and my snacks. And she was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I said, I'm getting in this closet. She said, girl, I know you're not going in no... Now, mind you, my aunt, y'all, so professional. Y'all, back in the day, like moms and aunties, they didn't do all that old crazy stuff. They were just simply good people, respectful, kind, wonderful people. And my auntie was like, what are you doing over there? I said, I'm getting in this closet. She said, what you mean you getting in a closet? I said, Auntie, I have a fear of thunder and lightning. Ooh, I'm through with that hair. Ooh, that's moisturized. All right. But y'all, I heard that thunder and lightning, and I went in that closet. And then I heard my auntie laughing, and that's the crazy part. I heard her, she didn't laugh. Well, she would laugh out loud, but like I said, very respectable, like old school. But when I told her that I was literally getting in that closet, she said, wait a minute, niece. She said, you doing what? Now, mind you, I'm trying to not get struck by lightning and live through the situation. And she said, you doing what? I said, Auntie. I said, it's lightning. I said, Auntie, I got to get in the closet. She said, are you serious? She said, are you just saying that or what? I said, no, Auntie, I'm going in the closet. So y'all had my water bottle, snacks. I was like, okay, if I get caught under some debris. But anyways, that was so, y'all, that's one of the first times. That was crazy to me. Like I said, old school, respectable lady. And it was so funny because I had never heard her like really laugh out loud. You know how like you have an old school, not old school, but respect your people like we do in our family. And like when you hear them laughing, it's like true laughter, respectable laughter. And that night she really was. She couldn't believe. I said, I was in that closet. Had my blanket. That to her, she laughed out loud, y'all. And that to her, and the crazy part, now I did lay up in there about 5 hours. And she called me. Y'all, this was the crazy part. See, you never know. And she's calling. She said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Auntie, it's still thunder and lightning." "No, I'm not okay." I said, "I'm in this closet. I'm out of water. I'm out of snacks." I said, "But I don't want to leave out this closet." Y'all, the laugh that my auntie did again. Now, first of all, the fact that she even called back to say, "Are you okay?" Because she realized I was serious. And then when I told her, and I was serious too, I said, "I'm up in this doggone closet. I ain't got no water. I'm out of snacks. I'm cold. I'm scared to come out this closet." Y'all, that to her, the laugh, I've never heard my auntie laugh like that in my life. And she did a laugh like, y'all, she laughed like that kind of laugh like when you kind of pee on yourself. But at the time, I didn't know that God was giving me something. And when she laughed, and I never heard her laugh like that, because, them old schools, they don't play. But she laughed, and then she asked me again, she said, "Did you really lay in this closet?" I said, "I'm still in this closet." And then that made her laugh even more. And at the time, to me, I was like, that ain't funny. I'm trying to survive. But once I finally came out of that closet, y'all, about 9 o'clock in the morning, now I can laugh. Y'all, when I finally came out of there about 9 o'clock the next morning, because I was like, let me let daybreak hit and make sure the thunder and lightning is gone. And then I called my aunt, y'all. And then she was like, "Girl," she was like, "you really was in that closet all night?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. Just crawled out, right?" And literally crawled out. Didn't walk out. I crawled out, y'all. But that to her, I don't know why it was so funny. To me, it was just fear. But the thing that the Lord God showed me, that time that I had with my auntie, and that was just so funny to her that I was literally picturing me right now, laid up in a closet, blankets, sheets, water, snacks, all that, and crawling, literally crawling out that closet. That to her was so funny, y'all. I never had heard my auntie, laugh like that. But, by the grace of God, it was my fear. And then after it was all done and over with and I survived, I said, "Wow, that's weird." I said, "I ain't never heard my auntie laugh like that." And y'all, next thing I know, my auntie died. Very young woman. Died the day before Mother's Day. And then I just lay there one night and I said, "God," I said, "you always know, you go before, Lord." But to me, I was just so sensitive, y'all. And but by the grace of God, God always prepares you. And when I laid up there in that doggone closet, I'm like, I'm just trying to survive. When my daughter had walked through that, water or whatever and got electrocuted, I'm like, Lord God, here we go again. To me, everything is like a metaphor. It has a true meaning. But the thing I want to tell you, my beloveds, you see, while we're living life and going through life, like that laughter that my aunt did, I had never heard her laugh like that out loud. I'm thankful and grateful for today. And I want to tell you, don't take nothing for granted. You see, now I can look back at these stories like last night. It was thundering and lightning and I was about to get up in that closet again. But I started taking a new medication. Y'all, that medication messed me up. So I said, "God, I'm too weak to get in that closet." I said, "Lord, I can't even drag up in the closet." Yeah, I was laying there and that first bout of thunder went boom like an earthquake. I said, "Oh, Lord, let me get my emergency kit. Get in this closet." Y'all, I was so sick from taking that medication, and I'm fixing to take a dose of it now. I gotta take it. But y'all, I was just like, oh God. And then that second time, I told you something hit the pit of my stomach. I said, God, I can't do this. He said, well, guess what? You ain't got to go get in no closet, girl. He said, you got to trust in me. Now, y'all, for the first time ever, and when I say it was rough last night, and like I said, I had started taking that medication. That medication, y'all, the medication was in my jawbone. It was in my head. I had a headache. I felt like my jawbone was dislocated. Ooh, and y'all, my stomach. And that's the worst feeling in the world. And I kept laying there and I was like, God, help. And that's why when it started thundering and lightning, I said, God, I ain't even got the strength to go drag in no closet if I wanted to. And I did want to get in my closet. But y'all, I lay there 5 o'clock in the morning and I said, Lord, I can't do nothing, Lord. I say, because I don't feel good. I can't do this. I don't know what to do. And God simply said, you ain't got to do nothing, girl. He said, just be quiet. Stay still. And y'all, next thing I know, God is my witness. The Lord put me into a sleep, and I did not wake back up till 7 something this morning. I don't ever do that. And when I woke up, I was looking around, and I was like, okay, did I make it? And y'all, then I got up and looked out the window, and I went up to the front of the house and was looking. I was like, Lord, am I alive, or maybe I'm in heaven or something? But y'all, for the first time in my life, I didn't have to go in that closet. I was so sick last night until 5 o'clock this morning, literally. But what it showed me, first of all, I said to myself, I said, Auntie, you would be proud I wasn't in the closet. That gave me laughter, y'all, and that made me feel good. You know, something that at the time it wasn't funny. But then it gave me just that, like, thank you, God. You know, and then I was like, Auntie, I know you saw me. I wasn't in the closet this time. But it gave me the memories of my aunt and just thinking about, you know, of course, my daughter too. And then by the grace of God, it just showed that God can take care of you. You can prepare all you want. Like for me, the fear of the thunder and the lightning. And God had me to where last night I took that old new prescription and couldn't even get off this bed. I mean, was so sick, y'all. I'm scared to take it again today, but I'm fixing to take it. I got to. But that goes to show, I say, my God, you brought me through once again. Y'all, we can't. There's a God, y'all, can fix anything, any fears, any anxieties that we have in our lives. And He's such a good God. And then He does it to where you see it clearly. Like for me, any other time, as soon as I would have heard that thunder and lightning, I'd have been done, got up, got my stuff, and in the closet. But God, come on now. God made that to where He gave me that new prescription. And like I said, it had me sick as a dog, literally. And He had me where I couldn't even get up. I couldn't even go use the restroom, y'all. But God brought me through. And that's the thing, when I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, God, I'm okay. I said, Lord have mercy. Go through something all your life, scared, severe anxiety. I said, Lord, you come through with a mighty storm. And it may not be a literal storm like what we had here, but it can be another storm in your life. And I've got to give you the analysis. God will show you that you don't have control so that He can show you that He's God. And that's what He did for me last night, y'all. He said, you ain't got no control. You laying here sick as a dog, as we say. You can't even get up to go pee. But by the grace of God, the Lord allowed me to be able to rest and wake up and realize that, wow, you do have me, Lord. If I can tell anybody right now that's listening, or if you watch the replay, There's a God that no matter what you're going through, and I know it for myself, God will remove that so-called covering, that flesh covering, and put his shield around you. He will cover you because he's just that good. And he will put his covering on you, and he'll do it to where you know it's him. Like for me last night, I was like, oh Lord, let me get ready to go in the closet. Done took a new prescription and sick as a dog, couldn't get up. Had to lay in one spot. That's the worst feeling ever. But God showed me, I got you. Let go, let God. And I'm so thankful and grateful. I'm thankful and grateful. And like I said, it brought back all those times of, when I was helping my aunt. Brought back the times, my daughter, and just, you see, God be doing some things that sometimes it looks horrible and horrific at the time. But the God that I know will turn into all joy. Beauty for ashes, and he'll give you wonderful stories about it. Not just stories, but memories, but he'll also show you that I got this and I got you. Y'all, I'm finna get off of here. I always do that. Yep, let me get on off here. I am hungry now, but I done my hair. I guess I'll go back in the kitchen. I made a big old salad, y'all. Ooh, I made the best salad. I might show y'all later. But let me get on up in here and finish prepping the rest of the food. But y'all, I'm fixing to go take this other dose of this medicine. I'm hoping and praying that this medicine don't do me like it did me. I'm fixing to find out. And if it does, then I'm going to get back on here and talk about it. No, I'm not. I ain't going to do that. But y'all, I really do have to go take this other medicine. I'm praying I don't get sick again today. If I take it today and I'm sick again, then I know that I'm allergic to it. All right. God has blessings for you, my beloveds. Don't take life for granted. Stay out that closet. God got you. I love y'all so much. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And guess what? God has wonderful blessings coming for you. And no matter what, you got the best life ever ahead of you. All you got to do is receive it. God, remember those blessings for today. Not what you're thinking, but blessings of relief. God is a good God, and I love you, my beloveds. And just know that God loves you too. All right, y'all. Let me get on up in here and handle business. I'll see you later. God is a good God.